Hi, my name is Robert Emmons. We're at Starry Night Ranch in Menard County, just north of famous London, Texas, out in the western edge of the beautiful Texas Hill Country. The ranch here is 652 acres. It's under high fence. The west pasture was high fenced back in 2013 and had some improved genetics, whitetail genetics introduced at that time. We've been managing the herd up since then. The pasture here was high fenced in 2016, and we started introducing some exotics, black buck, axis, as well as some fallow at that time.
My name is Tommy Cooper. I'm from Lake Charles, Louisiana, and I've been hunting over here the last 3 years, mostly on meat hunts. This year I came over to try to get something a little bigger. I'm 68 now, so most people that I grew up hunting with has passed away. So I'm trying to get my grandson involved. In Louisiana, it's so tough to get there and to hunt because it's hard to keep a youth interested in going out there and just sitting and never seeing nothing. And that's why I wanted to get there and try to get my grandson involved in coming out here and hunting in Texas. I'm trying to pass it on to him because it don't look like my son's gonna get there and take it over, but my grandson, I'm trying to pass it on to him so he can get there and know what hunting's all about and get there and enjoy it as much as I do.
I'm Leif Henderson. I'm the wildlife manager here at the Starry Night Ranch. Our management plan here is a habitat-based management. So we've implemented supplemental feeding, food plots, water distribution, and again, harvest strategies that keep the carrying capacity where it should be. Being able to see the results of our hard work is what keeps me going after 30 years. We are having antler development increases anywhere from 40 to even up to 60 points of antler development from like a 3-year-old to a 4-year-old. That type of jump in a free-range wild deer environment is pretty much unheard of. We've been able to have the #1 non-typical in Texas in the Texas Big Game Awards for a couple of years in a row now. We've killed several deer in the top 10 for sure each and every year, the Texas Big Game Awards that we've participated. And we have some deer on the ranch right now that we hope to take this year that will continue that and put us in the top 4 or 5 deer in the state.
And one of the things we try to do, as mentioned before, is to try to recruit new hunters, youth hunters, as well as adult hunters, and to get them into the hunting industry to be able to appreciate the outdoors. One of the things we do on an annual basis, as a part of kind of our giving back, is we invite, quite a few youth groups out here. We've had Boy Scouts out here on a hunt. There's an organization out of San Antonio, Texas called Trinity Oaks that sponsors youth groups, and we've sponsored them out here for several hunts now for the past few years. And this past year, through the Trinity Oaks organization, we hosted what would be called the Star Moms event. Star Moms are basically widows of first responders. And so we had a group of 7 women out here who had been widowed, unfortunately, by their husbands in the line of duty over the past few years, and just had a wonderful hunt with them out here. For many of them, it was their first time hunting, and for many of the other ones, it's the first time they'd been hunting since their husband had passed away. 2018 was the first year we began taking trophies off this ranch. During that year, we had a wonderful gentleman out here by the name of Bob from California, who came out for the expectation of taking a deer that was less than 200 inches. We had a deer step out that we called Double Drop. Double Drop was a very special deer to us. It's the largest deer we had on the ranch. As soon as Bob saw it, he fell in love and had to have that deer. That deer won Best in Texas, non-typical, high fence ranch category in the Texas Big Game Awards. It's the best deer Bob had ever taken in his life. Unfortunately, the following year we lost Bob, but he had a great memory out here. His family was very appreciative, and his friends came out the following year to enjoy some of that experience that Bob experienced. The same year we built the lodge, we also turned a carport area into a barbecue patio. Makes a wonderful seating area for our hunters, a little gathering spot. We've got a fireplace, barbecue pits, lots of comfortable seating out there, and it's a great place to sit around in the evening and swap stories from the day.
Robert gets there and he's right. I mean, we get there and we have a great time. In the evenings, we come out here and sit by the fire. And last night, his partner Terry came over and played the guitar for us and sang. I said, well, that's the first time I've ever seen that, but that was really cool. We had a good time.
Well, this weekend it's not just Tommy that's hunting. I'm able to get a little bit of hunting in, so we've been hunting hard the past couple days. It's been real difficult because the rut started. It's kind of off and on, and a lot of bucks have just been chasing in and out. They're only there for a short period of time, so we were able to get a night's sit, a PM sit, and about 30 minutes before sun went down, this nice big 10-point came in. He was there for about 15 seconds or so. He got a drink of water, started walking out. He was able to stop and turn broadside to me. That's where we made a nice clean harvest, and he went about 20, 30 feet, and he was down for us to pick up.
Hunting, in all honesty, is on the decline, and we're trying to rebuild that hunting culture here in Texas, making sure everyone has that experience, because I was fortunate enough that I grew up in a family that hunted. Like I said, my grandfather, my father, all my uncles, all my cousins, we all hunted together. But not everyone else has that experience. Once you experience it, you're hooked. And so one of the things we pride ourselves on is bringing people that first experience and then seeing them come back again and wanting to do it more. And so it's building that hunting culture here in Texas that's so important to our heritage and a way of life.
My name is Colby James. I've been a guide here, this is my second year. As opposed to other ranches, the experience here is more family-based because Miss Pam, she's a wonderful person. She's the mother of Starry Night Ranch. She makes sure everything goes how it's supposed to. She plans meals, discusses with Robert who should be where. She knows the ranch as good or better than Robert. She's an expert shed finder. You can see that all around the house. She is pretty much the glue that keeps everything together around here.
I love to come back here. As long as I can, I will get there and come back as long as they'll have me. But I love it. They treat you like they're like family, and I enjoy coming over here. The country's beautiful, and you never know what you're going to see.
You know, we really try to take the philosophy here. We're not in the hunting business. We're in the business of making memories. And we really try to promote families to come out and make memories, lasting memories for those families out here. If you'd like to learn more about our ranch, learn more about us, or just talk hunting, you can reach us at starrynighttexas.com. Make your booking, come out, be part of the family.